Welcome back, everyone. This is Sassy Makes Stuff. Thank you for tuning in with me. Thank you for subscribing. Last episode, we started off strong with a Talavera sun face designed with the progressive pride flag. So if you haven't seen that yet, go check that out. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. So let's just jump into it. For today's episode, we are jumping into a design challenge I actually began months ago with my sister. We watched someone called Casey the Golden make something Sailor Moon inspired using Little Debbie as this fun like Saturday morning cartoon inspiration, like for character designs. I loved the idea of combining some of the patterns from packaging and the snack itself and just really seeing like this fun costume come together. I also wanted this first design to resemble Sailor Mercury in a way, but make her Latina, like this adorable genius who's shy at first, but is really fun when you get to know her, when you get her out of her shell. Like, can you see the vision? Can you see the vision? Like, look at her with her cute little glasses. So with that said, I really needed to make sure that everything that I was throwing in was meshing well with my idea of like futuristic fashion, but like make it 80s. Like if you pay attention to kind of the things that you watch, if it's like anything like mech suit, science fiction, like Sailor Mercury just had that like hint of it because she was like this little genius in school. But any other iteration of like space fashion for like an 80s character like Alien or these cool suits, very strong patterns, very bold design, but like sometimes they were very simplified. So that design challenge came with this. Like I kind of thought of like maybe the vertical stripes would do. I was actually kind of happy with this puff sleeve with like this geometric cutout, like an open sleeve kind of thing, It was kind of eating at me, like the kind of colors that I would combine, because Zebra Cakes had everything going on. So when I took another look, it's like I didn't want to look too closely. Like I cried when I thought I saw like, ooh, I hate to say it, but like Buzz Lightyear's Star Command. Is it just me? Like, all right, moving on. All right. It really wouldn't be a design challenge without a few challenges, if you will. But hey, overall, I was pretty happy. What do we think of the shoes? What do we think of her little belt? She got like the simple headband going on. Like, I thought her glasses looked pretty sick. I think it took really well from the packaging itself. The red, the green, it's all there. Her hair is cute, it's curly, it's fun, it's in this like high ponytail. She got like multiple piercings going on, but she's still like got that like cutesy charm to her. She got a little slanted belt and the puffy skirt, keeping it classic. Gloves and shoes match. These aren't just shoes, They're gonna help with that like anti-gravity look, the running. Like I really want to draw her again just to have like some more action poses. This is just like her stance. Like maybe, I don't know if this is a good signature stance, but hey, let me know what you think because this was fun. Moving on, we got Little Debbie herself, because how do we go from this to this? How do we turn Little Debbie into magical girl, like especially iconic Sailor Moon herself? Honestly, we just jump into this and remember all of the good points we love about Usagi. She's just an ordinary girl in middle school. She gets saddled with being told she's a guardian, and I think the allure of jumping into these snacks in particular as a design challenge is that the brand is of an ordinary girl. We know her, we love her, and hate her, I guess, like I know some Cosmic Brownie haters. I'm neutral. And the box is always empty, and yet it's still gonna sit there on the table, So for Little Debbie that I'm imagining, I wanted her to stand like a little shorter than her friends, a little chubby, like cutesy. She's like kind of to herself, but still like a big baby like Usagi. She's kind of selfish, a little mean. You see her bawl her eyes out when having to fight villains, but she's strong in her resolve. She grows into her title, and she's fiercely like passionate about her friends. She's stubborn and absolutely like, she's just super fun. You know, you do love her and hate her. Like, you can't tell me otherwise, because Usagi sometimes be frustrating as hell to understand. Like, girl, come on, grow up. Just kidding. Just kidding. Uniform wise for this little Debbie, I was so torn between like what elements I wanted to include. Did I want to go like classic Lolita? Did I want to go like something frilly, something like vintage 60s? I'll put some references up here so you can kind of see like how I was constructing this. Keeping like little Debbie in mind, I've got her signature sun hat that I wanted to have halo over her head and have some kind of like bows and frills going on, but like I had to really ask myself, like, how cyberspace could I make her look with this kind of outfit? Because going off of the Zebra Cake's Magical Girl, her suit has more futurism elements that I did not incorporate at all in this frilly Magical Girl thing. Like, is it okay? Is it okay that she looks more frilly than the rest of the girls? Or like maybe I just needed to push it a little bit more. I tried layering the skirt with like some cute little shorts, but it just wasn't working. I had to really dig into like some vintage dress references. I found this cute like heart silhouette on the waistline I thought I could manipulate into something like more Magical Girl, but then it was starting to look like an older women's dress because that's what the reference was. I couldn't quite keep the sweetness of a girl's dress, since this is supposed to be like a high schooler or middle schooler type of Magical Girl. Like, it's in the name. It's in the name. I don't know. And then I had to use like big brain and be like, Steph, you know there's a whole world out there of magical girls, right? What about like Cardcaptor Sakura? She has really good, like, amazing outfits. There's so many different kinds. Like, look at her shorts here, and then look at mine. Pretty good, right? Like, I was getting somewhere. I was finally feeling the magical girl vibes that I felt little Debbie needed to kind of still emulate that vintage look and work with all the blue that she wears, but still be like really charming. So, plus the angel wings, lovely. I was in love. I love my girl right now. I can't even tell she's a brand anymore. But then something wasn't quite sitting well with me with the color schemes. There was a lot of blue. Like, there was a lot of blue. Like, who else could possibly have like primary color schemes that isn't gonna be freaking Sailor Moon? Yeah, I I don't know. I now you're haunted by this image, okay? Anyway, moving on to backgrounds, because now our girl needs to fly somewhere. I had to pull up a bunch of references that I have in my inventory of like 1 million photos. I love going to the city and just finding like just different ways to illustrate and collage some of my stuff. Any textures, like it's so scrummy, you know? The grime of the city just I don't know what it is that, you know, like anyone who does like street photography, it's just such a great time. I'm ranting about a totally different topic, but look at little Debbie. Doesn't she look great? She's like reaching out, like, take my hand, we're gonna get the hell out of here. Like I'll get some close-ups right now, but like, okay, don't look too closely because I probably missed some shading, but I will post these clean versions tomorrow. But hey, the primary colors work. I think she looks heavenly. I think she looks pretty cool. She looks like she's ready to save some friends, make some friends cry. So, well, next girl. We got a Sailor Venus inspired magical girl. And I bring this up because I actually initially started off drawing both of them before showing you Little Debbie. Like, I did none of these in order. I think typically people would have done like Little Debbie first and then gone with the rest of the designs, but not me. I'm different, I guess. But I wanted to pull like Nutty Buddies. I thought that would be a fun color scheme. Definitely go with the vintage 60s plaid, as well as like the orange, yellow, brown color scheme that is close to Sailor V. And you're probably asking yourself, why would you want to design this similar hairstyle and similar design to Little Debbie herself? So if you're like a big Sailor Moon fan, you'll know that that's how Usagi started off. Like, nobody questioned the idea that Sailor Venus was like just a Sailor Scout. Everyone assumed like, well, she has to be Princess Serenity. She has to be, because she's cooler, she's slightly like, you know, more agile, and she knows what she's doing. She was already like vigilante fighting. Everyone knew her as like this hero, but not Usagi. Usagi was still our ordinary girl who just learned that she's a Sailor Scout. So it really shapes this idea of like perception of like, you know, well, like, oh my god, Usagi, like again, like you're crying, like you don't even want to do this, but like here Sailor V's like busting her ass. So the Nutty Buddy Magical Girl is definitely going to carry that air of like, she sings, she fights, she's cool. Nobody's going to question that she is like not the real deal, you know, but definitely similar looking to Usagi, because they're both blonde, they're both like, so well in this case they're both redhead slash brunette question mark. So what do we think? How did the design go? Do we like it? Do we love it? I love it. I thought it was a good like combination, you know? Simple, it's cute. Let me know in the comments how you're liking these designs, if I should continue. I do have some sketches that I'm holding off on. But moving on. Our list that we have is Zebra Cakes, Nutty Buddies, Magical Girl Debbie herself. I thought to myself like, how can we close this episode off, right? Like, does it have to be a magical girl? Does it have to be like does it have to be strawberry shortcake rolls? Yes, it does actually. The strawberry shortcake rolls are so unfortunately delicious to me. And I love strawberries, so I thought it'd be a great idea to make a strawberry boy character, like just something fun, just something a little different, because you're probably curious about, can you draw anything else? Yes, I can. Taking big inspiration from Peru from Sailor Moon S, I believe, if I'm saying that, because I know there's Sailor Moon S and Sailor Moon Super, but Peru is a character I did not see very often because whatever reason. I think it was all about Helios. If anyone wants to tell me in the comments if you see Peru any more times than just this one VHS movie my parents got me when I was like 7 or 5. I watched these movies to death. I don't even know what happened to them, but this one scared the crap out of me when I was little. Like, this was 7-year-old me's version of Weapons, the movie, like when all the kids were just possessed and just ran into the middle of the playground and got taken away. Like, ugh, horrible. But that's how like movies go, you know, like as a kid, those are like some of your big dramas, like oh my god, like all these themes, what am I gonna do with them? Like Peru, I would say, was one of my first instances of like wanting to ask about gender expression and like kind of wanting to explore, well, not wanting to, I didn't understand it, like oh, like boys can look like that, and but it was like, well, he's like not of this world, so it's not that complex for me to understand. It's just like wow, how cool he looks, you know. So this design challenge I thought would be like really fun to have. Strawberry hair, like red eyes, like the alien character that kind of comes into Little Debbie's world, maybe a love interest, who knows, you know, like the nice boy in school that nobody knows about. So what do you think of him? I thought he looked very cute. I gave him little earrings. Like maybe he just hangs out. He's the tuxedo mask of the series, but he's very obvious. He doesn't have like, he has like very gentle mannerisms, you know. But yeah, this is what I wanted to close the video off with. Just a character that I wanted to see again, but in my style. So thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun making these. Sorry, I took like 2 weeks to get here, but thank you for enjoying my content. And if you have any feedback for me, or you just want to like let me know what you want to see next time, I'll be posting these drawings on my Instagram, so be sure to follow me at Sassy Art Major and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you next time.